Hey guys, if you're there, let me know and say hello in the chat. I'm going to wait just a minute to see, get a couple more people to pop on. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Eve. Hello. Welcome, y'all. Um, let's see. All right. I think I got everything where I need to have it. How y'all doing with the challenges? Are you guys scrapbooking today? Hey, Taylor. This is my first challenge, guys. So, hey, T, are you on your lunch hour? Okay, so this will be my first challenge of the crop. I was kind of preparing earlier for this a little bit, well, trying to wrap my head around what I was going to do. And I'm going to be doing challenge 5, the Epic Western, and that is to incorporate wood grain or natural texture to your project. So I have my Crafters Consortium wood grain paper pad here, so we will open that up in a bit and pick out a wood grain that we're going to use. And I'm also going to be using the new, it's called Beach Dreams by SSC, Scrapbook Supply Companies. So I'm going to be using some papers from there and mixing that with beach vibes. So I have this photo to scrapbook of my 3 boys from last summer. I've done this photo before, but I'm going to put a layout in each of their books. So I have to do it 2 more times. I should have just copied my first layout and did it again. But no, who can't do that? So my basic idea here, and this is where I'm going with this, is basically as far as I've gotten as far as my design. So, hi, Bobby. I love this paper and I think it looks amazing with this photo. And I think I could just totally build a layout on this paper by layering up my photo, adding some embellishments. But I struggle with that. I just always feel like I have to somehow manipulate the paper, like instead of just putting the photo on it. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to cut this paper up into 2-inch kind of strips, and then I'll show you what we'll do. So let me move my photo. Get my trimmer out. Hi, Cynthia. So we're gonna do, is that what I want? 2-inch, yeah. I'm gonna cut this down into 2-inch strips. So I should get, actually, what I want to do, is that 6? Oh, that's 6 inches anyway. Okay, that'll be perfect. Because I want to kind of make sure this is cut, and we're going to be splitting this. So, all right, so let's get these cut. And this paper, people have asked me, is it shiny? It kind of has a different finish. Hey, Janice, I would describe this paper as not a glossy finish, but more of a satin finish. So it's not like regular pattern paper that is matte. I would consider it to be like a satin. And it's a wonderful weight. Love, love, love it. And I just love it. It's really nice quality. Okay, I don't think I want to take off this because I don't really want that. I'm going to take this off. And what do we have left? 5 1/4 inches. What is 5 1/4 divided by 3? I wonder if I want to do I'm going to do this. Cut off this top. That's 5 inches. This top part's going to be a little bit different. So 5 inches, I'm going to cut 2.5, do 1 3/4. Would that be right? Let's see. Half of 5 would be 2.5. Half of 2.5 would be 1 1/4. Duh, Tisa. Math is hard. Math is hard. I'm going to cut these in 1 1/4 strips. 1 1/4. Bobby's working on number 1. What is number 1? Oh, the black, white, and gray. Ooh, that'll be a fun one. That will be fun. Okay. So this is going to be our top half of our layout. And this is going to be the bottom. Right? Yeah. And then I want to ink the edges, I think. So I'm going to get out my Tranquil Waters ink and just add a little ink on the edges there. Hope this turns out the way I'm envisioning it in my head, because you never know. You never know till you know. Hi, Maureen. Hello. Y'all, usually I'm having to work part of the weekend, but since we are still closed, my restaurant's still closed until the 26th, I am going to be around all weekend, and I am desperately hoping to be able to stay up tonight and be part of the Zoom room, which normally I fall asleep, but I've been finding myself staying up later these days, which is going to be causing me real havoc when I have to go back to work on the 26th or the 16th. I can no longer be a night owl. I suppose I could actually use this as the challenge for distressing my edges too, since I'm kind of inking up my edges, but we're going to use this as the wood grain challenge. Sorry about this kind of boring part, y'all. It's amazing what inking the edges really does to like parts of a layout. It really, it's such a simple thing to do, and it just, I don't know. I forget to do it though. I'm getting these all backwards. There we go. And then this one. And then that one? I don't know. No. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. Perfect. Inking is done. Yes, I will have to see if I can get a nap, but I have to babysit. I have to babysit tonight from 5 to 8. And so I don't know if between now and 5 I will be able to get a nap. Most likely not. I'm going to get out the second sheet of this paper so that I can make sure I'm getting these lined up correctly. Not that it really matters, but you do get 2 sheets in each design. Okay, now the second part. I'm going to do this on a ledger sheet because I just, well, quite frankly, I struggle now with doing anything on white cardstock. I might change my mind, but I'm going to get out the ledger sheet, and this is kind of my thought. I want to leave a section down here for the wood grain. Actually, let's pick out our wood grain. I want to do a section down here that is wood grain, and that is where I want to put my title. So, and then, so let's look through this. I want like a wood grain that might look like a pier, but that's not going to be too much contrast to the sand. Ooh, maybe that one. Let's see. Ooh, the blue's pretty, but I think I want just a regular wood grain. Ooh, that one's pretty too. Okay, let's get out a couple of these. We got this one possibly, and this one possibly. Not sure there aren't any others. Ooh, darn it. I could do that one too. Y'all, this is going to be a tough decision. Oh, Catherine, awesome. Perfect timing. Oh, that one too. Oh, no. Okay. This is going to be hard. Okay, I've got a few papers out there. This was my original thought, and then I have to decide if I want it. I think I want to have the grain going across, like so. So that's one. And then these, I want to layer up like this to add just a little texture. So I'm still going to kind of get a scene, but it's going to be, you know, a little different. So this would be up here. Let's see. Oh, this is down here. Then we have we're going to go this way so that I can see the birds. Kind of like this, layering those up at the top. So the inking kind of adds to that texture, right? And then this is going to be down here. So okay, so there's that one. Okay, that's a possibility. There's this one. That one seems a little too busy to me. But there's this. Too gray, so I don't want that one. And then there's this one, which is going to be oh, this is tough. You know, this is what we're going to do. Because I can't tell when it's so big of a sheet. I'm going to cut 3 inches off of each of these and then audition them because I can't tell with it being so big. So there's 3 sheets of this paper, 3 of each of these in that pad. So I'm okay with cutting into these because I will have plenty if I want to use like a full sheet for something. Okay. That one. And this one. Okay. Yay! Let's move on. Okay. And then I have to decide if I want it on this paper or if I want it on, yeah, I like this one better. I feel like I like that because it's a little more white. So put that one away. Okay. Let's put this one out first. This was my first choice. And I think it's because I felt like it kind of went nicely with the sand. And I want to leave enough room because I'm going to be die cutting my title. And this is the size of the tallest letter. So that's why I want to make sure I have it this thick. You know what? I wonder if I want to do it this way. I think I do because I just realized something. I might want to tuck some things this way. Oh, I love it. Okay. I think I'm just going to go with this color. But just so we can see the difference, let's put another one in. That one still looks good. Honestly, you guys, I don't like this one. I'm going to say no to this one. But what do y'all think? I have this one. I feel like they both can work. And then I have this one. Oh, I don't know. I'm liking this one. It just feels warmer, maybe. But what do you guys think? Do you like the more brownish one or the gray one? I think I like I'm curious to what you guys like, but I've already made up my mind. So, Kathy, you like the brownish one? I do too. I just think there's something about it. It just flows really nicely. Okay. These are going to be staggered up there. So that's kind of going to be our layout. And then what color letters? The letters are going to be, so I don't know, but they're going to be a color. Like they're not going to be like, they're going to be either orange or green or possibly this dark blue. So they're definitely going to stand out for sure. They're not going to be brown, like dark brown or anything like that. I don't know why this one, I feel like they both can work for sure. But I'm just, for whatever reason, you just go with what first speaks to you, I guess, right? Now I have to decide where I want the photo, and I think I want it more in the sand area to have more of this water showing. I don't always, sometimes I like my photo in the middle, but I typically like to put it on like the 1/3 section of the layout. So probably right around here. And then we've got those up there. Oh my gosh. I love it so far. And then here's what I pulled out. This is where we're just going to go. This is where we wing it, ladies. This is where we wing it. I did pull out some embellishments here, both from Beach Vibes and from Beach Dreams. They really do complement each other very well. I pulled out some of these frames because I might do a little frame action up here, maybe, as like a cluster. This is where I'm struggling. That kind of looks cool to have the birds framed in there. I don't know. But if I do my main embellishment clustering here, then I'd really need to have it up here, which is fine. Okay. I'm just doing a whole lot of talking and nothing else. So this is what I was also thinking. I have these little waves that I think, oh yeah, look, I can tuck in there. That is fun. Just adds a another little layer. And then I can do one of the puffy ones at the top. Okay, oh, let's start building. Let's start building. I'm going to glue this down first. So this wood grain is meeting the need of my, the challenge, because I'm using wood grain. By the way, this ledger paper is a Simple Stories ledger, and I had Michelle, this was a couple years ago, Michelle had this in the sale, and I had her order me an entire ream of it. So, because I am addicted to to ledger. Yes, I'm addicted to ledger. Okay. Where's that V? Yep, that's good. You like the gray, Bobby? I do think the gray would totally work. 100%. I don't know why my like original reaction to it was definitely this more woody color one. No real reason, honestly. Okay, that works. And I think I'm going to do the lighter one on the bottom. I don't know why. I just feel like I want to. But I think I want to ink these too with that tranquil ink. Just add a little color at the top. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and use glue here. I actually might come back and pop up a few of these. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, and then this guy will go on this side. I love adding all the little layers. So much fun. Okay, love that. All right, now we're gonna put this down in here. The one thing, at least the ledger helps me to get it somewhat straight. Okay. Go ahead and ink these up. Just doing the tips of the waves on these. I love this. Is Tranquil Waters, the new 49 and Market ink, and it's so pretty. Oh, Shayla, hey. Thanks for joining. Okay, let's put this in. And you guys might not be able to see this as much, like from your vantage point, the waves, but I really can see it here on my end. So I didn't cut that straight. I can straighten it out later though. Put some on this side. Shayla, how's your knee doing? Did you get to the doctor? Okay. Got it, got it, got it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, we need to, I think. So I have two options. I could use the washi. That one's going the wrong way. That one's right though. I could use the washi. Actually, I'm going, or I could use, oh boy, decisions, decisions. I could use this washi, which I'm actually thinking I'm loving. Yeah, I like the washi. So we're going to use that tealish colored washi. Oh, I just messed those up. Yes, just got home. I'll start physical therapy in a couple of weeks, and no Oh, well, hey, no strenuous activity. That means sitting and scrapbooking would be the perfect pastime, perfect sport for you while you're recouping, right? I know nowadays before they do MRIs and stuff, I notice my son has a knee injury right now, and they definitely don't do anything until you've had at least 2 weeks of physical therapy, and then they determine, well, I don't know for the time frame, but for him it was 2 weeks of physical therapy, and then they determine whether or not you need an MRI or not. Back in the day, they just did an MRI. Sure, that has something to do with the insurance companies not wanting to pay for it. So, oh my goodness. Come on. This is really wanting to stick, and I'm not ready to stick it yet. Ah, okay. Oh, Sherry, Mazza, how are you? I got to get in touch with you, Sherry, because guess what? I'm finally going to come to Charleston the end of April. Had to cancel 2 trips to Charleston so far, so we're finally going to get down there at the end of April. Oh my gosh, this is something else. How am I going to do this? I'm really on the struggle bus here, guys, because this is really sticky washi. Okay, almost got it. Almost got it. Oh my Lord. Are you kidding me? Oh, Lord Jesus, finally got it. Okay. Oh, I'm liking that a lot. Okay. Definitely like that. Let me put some glue here. Okay, let's see here. I know, Sherry. I know. I pray nothing happens this time that derails us again. Wild tap dance. Shayla, you are tap dancing. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Okay. I'm loving that so far. Let's get these up going down here. So this is just going to be a fun way to use like that kind of scenic looking type of paper to use that scene paper. Oh, of course. Of course. In a different way. I love it. I want to go under this, I think. Oh my Lord. I'm like making things so difficult for myself. Okay. Goodness gracious. Well, I want that bird to show. I'll have to figure that out. You know what? Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I won't do that one and I'll do... Yeah. I'm going to skip one. Does that look bad? I skip one? Kind of does. Maybe I've got another idea. Let's put this one up a little higher if I can. Nope, I can't. It's already glued down there. Not happening, not happening. This one I can do a little closer. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, shoot. I got to change my ATG. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, the challenges are pretty, I mean, they're pretty, nothing too earth-shattering. So I think you will not have trouble at all. I'm in a musical in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. Do you have to dance in the musical? I bet you do. Oh my Lord. Hopefully PT will kick in and you will feel better very soon. I went to the gym this morning before I started and I asked my trainer, can you tell me, am I forever going to, you know what, I really wanted that bird, but I either want them all the way or not at all. And I'm feeling like maybe I'll do it like that. And I said, can you tell me something? Am I going to wake up am I going to be in pain every day of my life from working out? He's like, oh, that's great. It's because you're pushing yourself. I'm like, that wasn't my question. Okay. I don't like this little wing, this little piece of a wing there. So we'll probably cover that up with something. but that's going to be the basic premise of my layout. And now we're going to embellish. But first I want to back the photo. So let's see, do I want... I definitely like the blue. The question is, do I want to bring in another color? Oh, I kind of like the orange. All right, let's do orange and blue. Orange and blue. I'm going to trim off a little bit of this white border because it's just too much. Usually when I do this, I screw it up and trim off too much. And then I got to cut it all off. So hopefully that won't happen. So far, so good. Okay. All right. You guys, if you do beach pictures, or I'm telling you, this is so... Oh, you know what I should do? I wonder, instead of the orange, maybe there's something in here. Ooh, hold on. Maybe that one to back my photo. Hold on, let's see. Yes, I'm changing my mind. We are not doing orange. We are not doing orange. I'm going to do this and then the blue. Love it. We'll bring orange in probably in other ways, but loving this. These are old tools. These are the Memory Keepers layering guides, and this is the only possible way I can get a straight border. Like I can't cut. Oh, that's the wrong one. I cannot cut straight, you guys, at all. Or with a trimmer. I can cut straighter with scissors than I can with a trimmer for whatever reason. But these little layering guides are amazing. I'll have to see if Michelle, if they make these anymore and if she can get them, because they are quite incredible, actually. You just butt this up against your photo and use an X-Acto knife and voila. Okay. All right, trim. I didn't press down hard enough. Okay, perfect. And now we're going to do this. Oh, did you, Sharon? Yeah, or Sherry? I know. For years I didn't use this. It just kind of sat there, and then I saw someone using them on a live. I'm like, why am I not using that? I really need to use that. And there's different there's different widths. So this is the 1/16. This is the smallest border you can do, but you can go all the way up to much larger borders. I think I just messed that one up, but that's okay. It'll probably get covered by something anyway. Problem is when I'm doing live, I do things too fast. So then they don't always work out the way they're supposed to. Okay, I discovered that some papers, if you measure the branding strip on both sides, are not equal. Interesting. Okay. I have What did you say? I have those, but don't know where they are. Been there before. Okay. I love it. Love it, love it. So I was going to, I'll show you what I was going to use for an embellishment. But then thank goodness, I looked at the page that I was going to put this next to in the book, and I already used this, but I was going to use this cute bag that I made. But this bag I already used in the layout that this is going to be next to. So I'm like, okay, I'll use that for a different one. And let's see what we got here. So I was thinking we can maybe have a little layer action there. Camera's cute. Oh, I have this, but I don't know that that's going to go. Camera's kind of big, though. Oh, hey, Lisa. No worries. No worries at all. I thought there was something wrong with my paper trimmer for the longest time. It's barely noticeable, but it's true. Interesting. Interesting. So this is cute too. That might be cute coming off the top a little bit. Like that, maybe. Okay. Let's see if I'm missing. Oh, you know what, Sherry? Yeah, I know Heather uses it too. That's a shell. That's a die cut I made. Of course, we've got, I don't know, this camera just might be too big, even though I absolutely love it. I wonder if I tuck it. Actually, I don't know if I like that. Do you know what do you guys know I'm like, I'm trying everything in me not to get this out. But I mean, that might look really pretty too. Because you still get to see what's under there, right? I don't know. I'm going to let this sit here because you know my obsession with that. Oh, I also made some little sunglasses with one of my dies. I thought that might be fun to include because two of them have some sunglasses on. Maybe I put this here. Okay, let's see. What time is it? Okay. Oh, 15 minutes. Oh my Lord. I'm never going to be done. I also have these that would kind of go. This says Hello Summer. Okay. I'm not hating that cluster. Let's see what else we've got. All right. Shoot, I'm never going to get to my title. I'm liking that cluster. I have to decide if I want, what do you guys think? Film strip or the tape? Pet tape or no pet tape? Ugh. It's always the hardest part for me. You know what? I might use one of these surfboards because they're bigger than the puffies. Film strip or no film strip? That is the question. No pet tape, no pet. I know, you guys. I'm so obsessed with it. But I think you're right. I think it's too heavy. Like it just takes away. You know why I like it though? I'll tell you my reasoning because I always feel like it makes such a nice shelf for your photos to sit on. And that's like now I feel like my photo is a little bit floaty, but we'll figure that out. Okay, I'm going to take that out and do this one because it's bigger. And I just feel like it works better. Could put that in the middle of the, well, maybe this can go up here somewhere. Okay, so that's, I think I like that cluster. And let me quickly, I want to show you what I might do for, oh, goodness gracious, for the title. So down here, we're going to do beach vibes. Let me put this in there too. Might as well, little shell. That's cute. Cute, cute. Hey, Jess. No problem. Maybe one from one of the 49 market collections where they're not as wide. Yes, that's true, T. I might pull one of those out and see. But right now I want you guys to be able to see the title. So let me first of all, let me decide what I'm going to do for my colors. And I think I'm going to do green. There's not much green in here. What are the other solids, not solids in here? Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Brown, no, no. No, no, no. No. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. Where's my dies? I have got such a mess over here to my right. I've lost my dies I want to use for my title. Here they are. So I want to tell you guys the new 49 and market dies that are coming out. The alphabet dies and the number dies. They are very similar to what I'm going to show you here, where they have an outline to them. So you have like your centerpiece and then you have your outline. And this is my absolute favorite thing to do with these outlines. This is craft foam from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or wherever, okay? I'm going to do SU M on here. Put this through my, oh, why am I blurry? You can see my old hands. That is so blurry. Is it blurry for y'all? It is. How do I fix that? How do I fix the blurriness? All right, bear with me. I don't know why it is so blurry, you guys. Oh, this didn't go through. Weird. No, why is it blurry? Like usually, I know sometimes like the camera kind of, it's because of all my moving around. That's better. Yeah, it's the camera is like crazy. Okay. S. Come on. This is adhesive. This is foam with adhesive on it that I usually don't get this kind. I usually just get regular foam. So I don't think I'm going to get the adhesive foam anymore, actually. I'm not liking how it's cutting out. But essentially what I'm doing is making my own thicker. And I'm going to show you here. And this S is going to go, you'll be able to do these with those new 49 to market ones coming out. My S is going to go here. So then there's going to be a border around the S, which is the tan, like the tan colored. See, can you see the shadow? Like it's hard for me to show you with this. When I post my pictures of this, you can go on and look and see. Okay. Put that there. Ink this up or all right, I'm struggling. Struggle bus. There. So basically, you're going to get an outline. So whatever color foam you use, you can cut it out of the foam first, then cut it out of the letter of the color letter you want, and then that makes a two-toned, like thicker. But it's because it cuts both the outline and the center. So that's going to be my title. It's going to be the kind of tan on the outside, I think. And or I might go back and do white actually. Now that I'm looking at it, white might be better, but I'm going to title it Summer Vibes. I'm not going to make you guys watch me go through all of the cutting of the letters, but when I post it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I wanted to show you that I wanted to show you this because see, it cuts it in two different pieces, the outline and the middle. And if you keep them together on the foam and then just add the middle to it, then you get like a two-tone thicker. So that I'm really excited to get those new letters to do this kind of thing with a different font. This font that I'm using, it's a pink fresh font. Unfortunately, it is not available anymore. It's an old one. So, but the new 49 and Market is the exact same concept. These are pink fresh, Sherry. Michelle and I looked for these to see if we could purchase them to offer in the shop, but unfortunately, they don't make them anymore. So instead of working on the title, I'm just going to come up here and we're going to go ahead and maybe do a cluster up here. And I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. I don't want a sandcastle in the air. I wouldn't mind. We could do some more sunglasses up here, maybe. I also thought I could do, oh, you know what I also had, which I thought would be so fun, is these little anchors, because they're on a boat, I might put a little anchor there, we'll see, or maybe a blue one, we'll see. These are just old from my stash. T, oh, no problem. You guys have no idea, okay? You know how Michelle put out the post about the Concord and Ninth dyes? Or not dyes, just Concord and Ninth products all together. Between the Concord and Ninth and Honeybee stamps that have come out, I have a list a mile long. I literally need to go back to work. Like, I have to go back to work. It's not even a question. Tisa can't afford to stay home anymore. I was thinking I could do amazing times up here possibly with a little something going on, but I don't know what. Yeah, so I'm in trouble. I need to get back to work for sure. I might not do amazing up there because I don't know that it's really going to match down here, but I might. I don't know. But I got to figure out my cluster up here. I don't know. I've done so many layouts with this collection that I kind of feel like I'm running out kind of stuff. That like running out of the stuff I love. Not really running out of everything, but of my favorites. Well, that's kind of cute. But we need another color up there. That's kind of cute up there. I think I'm going to switch this to white. Let me grab it really quick. I want to show you guys. I know I'm going over my time. I know I am. But the next person's not on till 4. So if you want to stick with me, then please do. Where's my... Here it is. I'm going to show you this in a better way. Okay. Oh my gosh. I really do need to take pictures of what my desk looks like when I'm creating live because it's absolutely insane. It is insane. SMU. Let's see what it looks like with white. Okay. Gonna have to watch the replay. Wasn't able to hop on when it got started. Oh, no problem. Yeah, it will be on my channel here forever. So no problem. Okay, let me move this S, even though I glued it, onto here. I have to poke out the centers still, but thinking the white might be better. There's the U, and now I'm going to take the center of my paper U, put it in the middle, like so. Here's my M. And same thing. I'll cut the M and then we'll do summer vibes. I like the white better. I do too. I think the white stands out a lot better. I also have like an aqua color, but I don't think it's the right aqua. But I'll do this all off camera because I don't want you guys to have to watch me making letters. But this is essentially, I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to kind of work on that cluster at the top there. And I think that's it, guys. And this is my wood grain for this challenge. I hope you guys like it. I don't know exactly how this is going to finish off at the top. But I know. So I'm going to keep going. I will. I'm going to keep going. Sometimes though, I'll be honest, sometimes I have to walk. I feel like I need to walk away just to figure it out almost. Oh, you know what? I wonder if one of these would work. And I've buried myself so badly over here. It's terrible. I think I like maybe that instead of that. I do have another camera, but I don't need two cameras. And I have another ball, but I don't need two balls up there. I think I might get I might make a different shell from my die cuts and use a different shell because I want to bring in a different color. Where's my shells? So, not those. Not those. Not those. There they are. I have these shells, which are from Waffle Flower. I know Michelle had these in the shop before too, but I don't know if she still has them. But if we go, keep all your little pieces, you guys. I have to tell you, if you're a die cutter, like keep all your little pieces because it's amazing what you can cut out of something super small that really works for little die cuts. For instance, like this little piece, I'm going to cut this like this. So even though it looks like it's a wave, when it's cut as a shell, it's going to look totally different. But I have to find my plates first. Oh my gosh. Anybody that's new, I'm sorry. All of you ladies that know me, you know that I've lost the plates for this. Anybody who's new might think I'm nuts. Darn it, where'd they go? Here they are. Oh my gosh. I want to show you this because now look how pretty that shell is, right? There on my left. So I can put my shell under here maybe. Add one of these up here. I don't know, I need something more like, maybe I need to do it on this, like on this part of it, make it more blue. Now where did I put the dyes? There they are. Let's do this one on here. I'm addicted to dyes, you guys. Okay. Let's take that one off, put this guy in. I keep that for later. And then I got these other cute little shells I can keep for later. I still feel like I need another color up here, like the red, like more of a red color, but we'll figure that out. Unless I put another surfboard. No, too big. Like it needs this, but I already have a light, like a life, like this is a life raft, so I don't want another one. I mean, I guess I could. Where's my little guy? You see how that little bit of red up there makes sense? That was me earlier. Of course, we always know where everything is. Till we don't. Till we don't. Okay. I still need to work on this. And now I'm thinking though, maybe I don't want this. Maybe this is causing the problem. This part. Maybe I want like a piece of a frame, right? Like this. It's kind of big though. Not that big though. I would cut this down. I'm just trying to see if this is even gonna make me happy or not. It definitely does. Like I need the color up there. So I could use, that one's kind of big. Let's cut this guy down. This also brings some of the wood grain up a little bit, right? So that could go there. This is where you just practice, practice, practice. Oh my Lord. I don't like that shell there. I do like this heart in here somewhere. Maybe there. I do like this birdie. For some reason, I like him. Okay, that already makes me a little bit happier. I think that might be what I need. This would make no sense. Yeah, that's a no. No sense up there. Oh, how about an anchor? Let's put an anchor up there. Um, no, not that one. Maybe this one. It needs to make sense, right? You know I'm an overthinker, so nope, anchor's not gonna work. This is gonna work. I think that's gonna do it. I might see if there's something else I need in that cluster, but I definitely like the frame with the texture and the orange in it better than I like just the tube. But let's get those other film strips. Hold on. Just for snicks and grins, for snicks and giggles, guys. Let's just see if we like a film strip underneath that, but not the big one like T had suggested. Let's just see. I like it, but I think I might want the longer one. Do I want that color? Or this color is Lagoon, but then this one is Ocean. The reason why I like this is because it, I just feel like it gives me something for the photo to sit on. Are y'all still with me? Are you sick of me yet? Oh, okay. What do you think, guys? Do you all like the film strip? You know I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Oh my gosh. Glue it down. Be done. I'm done. This is it. I'm done, guys. I'm done thinking. This is my layout, but I'm going to add my title. I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to glue this down. And I am super happy with it. Do y'all get sick of seeing beach layouts from me? Karen, I agree. The longer one, right? I agree. You guys are the best. Thank you for hanging in here with me. I am going to glue everything down, finish my title, and I might change up my colors on my title a little bit. I need to play around with that, but I'm going to work on that over the next hour before I have to go babysit. But I will be on tonight at 8, well, when after the design team live on the Zoom. So if you're on the Zoom, I will show you how this finally turns out. But I'm really, really, really excited about mixing the two collections. I'm excited about so much of it. So thank you guys for joining me. And that is so funny. Lisa, you got censored. No, I want to send you my beach. By you saying no, I want to send you my beach pics, it censored you. I had to I had to approve your comment. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. T, if I get home from babysitting early, I may try to join you guys on the Zoom, but I'm not sure if I will, what time I'll get home. But yes, I don't know why, Lisa. I don't know why YouTube decided that that comment was a little racy. So if you weren't, Lisa, were you here a couple of weeks ago when I was doing a live and Tanya said something and it censored her comment? It was not inappropriate at all. And then somebody else said something and they censored it. And then T said something and they censored it. Oh my gosh. That was so funny. Maybe it's just my channel. It doesn't seem to happen on anybody else's. Oh, goodness. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see y'all tonight. Bye, guys.